Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It's a little after 6 a.m. Tuesday, the 14th of March, 2023. Uh, just woke up from I don't know if I had a bad dream, but as I was waking up, I was thinking about something that happened a long time ago. Long time ago. Uh, Something that's pretty gross. It involves some death, maybe a little bit of gallows humor. I don't know. Um, that's how people in the medical field, the emergency medical field, kind of deal with trauma. But it was a really pretty day. I was a senior lifeguard at this lake in Willingboro, New Jersey. It's about 17. The summer between my junior and senior year, I had finished my shift a little while earlier. Um, I was with a girl I was dating up at the boathouse. She was also a lifeguard at the lake. And we weren't doing anything really, talking, just, uh, after our shifts were done and whatnot. And I heard a commotion down on the beach, and one of the other guards started whistling. And of course, we both took off running, got down there to see what was going on. And there was this group of um, used to call them colored. Now I guess it's black. I don't know the right proper term for it. It doesn't matter really. African American. Um, they were all upset. They were missing two of their children. Oh God! It's the worst thing you want to hear as a lifeguard. There was only four people on duty plus myself and Fig. So we got a couple of other people from the crowd and whatnot, and we formed a chain, and we started sweeping the area around the. I think there was a swing and a slide that dropped down into water that was like a foot deep, foot and a half deep maybe. Um, Started searching all around through that. Now, the lakes there were kind of they were brownish about from the tannins. Like if you wore a white T-shirt when you came out, it would be a light brown. So anyway, we started doing this chain sweep, and we took it out a little bit further, and I was out to water that was almost up to my chin, and I felt something. I got down there and I pulled up this one child, and one of the other guards was just a few feet from me, and he found the other child. We found them both right at the same time, which was very unusual. Usually, I mean, it's you're lucky to find somebody. We're not even sure how long they'd been in the water, how long they've been missing. Um, 10 minutes, half hour, whatever. When I pulled this child up, he was 5 or 6. I don't know. I tossed him over my shoulder and then brought him back down as I'm trying to work my way to the beach and start giving mouth to mouth. And I remember he smelled like a frog, which is, I don't understand that. I've smelled other drowned bodies afterwards, and that's the only way I can describe it. If they haven't been down real long, but he just, yeah. So anyway, we got up to the beach and we tried a couple of maneuvers. We were giving mouth to mouth chest compressions, waiting on help to arrive. But people were crowding in around us, and I kept calling out for them to back up, back up. You know, give us room, back up. I went down to give a breath, and the boy regurgitated right in my mouth. It's the first time I had it happen. It wasn't the last. It was the first time I had it happen. I turned around and I hit this black woman who had a very low cut bathing suit and very, yeah, she was endowed. I hit her dead in the cleavage, and just everything came up. All my lunch. She freaked out. People around us freaked out. They moved out of the way. I'll tell you what. Like I said, it's got some gallows humor too. But I don't remember a whole lot after that. Um, the local emergency squad got there. They got the two victims into the car or into the ambulance. Um, as the ambulance started to pull away, the grandmother collapsed and was dead of a heart attack right there in the parking lot. There were other people around to take care of that. There was other local emergency units and whatnot there, police and everybody that was well witnessed. This was my first real what do I want to call it? My first real death experience as a emergency medical type. And I wasn't even emergency medical at that point. I was still just a lifeguard. I was studying to be an EMT. And I was on the squad as a junior squad member, but I didn't participate because I was only 17. I wasn't allowed to participate in like go into the scene and whatnot with the emergency squad. But as a Red Cross certified lifeguard, I could be the senior lifeguard on duty. So yeah, that's the first one that, and it's been running through my head since I woke up. But I remember Mr. C, who was the Red Cross instructor, and he'd been my swim instructor from junior lifeguarding back when I was like 14 or whatever. Excuse me. CPR instructor and first aid instructor and all that. So, and he was the head of the county Red Cross. So he was the one that was in charge of the lifeguards and all that. So, but he was there. I don't know when he got there. I don't remember. But I remember he took me back into his office at the lake and pulled out a bottle. I don't remember what it was. It was clear. He gave me a jelly jar glass full of that and said, "Here, drink this down." I was shaking. Adrenaline was running. And he had me talk him all the way through it, even though I'd already done that on the police report, and I'd filled out the Red Cross report and all that. But he had me talk through it. I don't know if that helped or hurt or what, but um, like I said, that was my first experience. It wasn't my last. I didn't give up my badge until I was in my early 30s. My EMT badge, first aider, all that good stuff. But so I don't know if getting this off my chest is going to help me get back to sleep or not. Probably not. There's other experiences I'm going to, if I close my eyes, I know there's other things I want to see. Because this isn't the first time it's happened. This is the first time it's decided to talk it out and maybe share it. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to share it. Be 100% honest. I don't know if this is the type of stuff to put on my channel, but it's part of who I am. So yeah, sometimes those memories come at night. Sometimes they come in the middle of the day. Sometimes they pop up and you're in the middle of a conversation with somebody and it triggers something and you're right back to a certain scene. Post-traumatic stress disorder, maybe, I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. I've already lived through it. And then relived it and relived it and relived it. But it is what it is. So anyway, maybe I will go ahead and post this. And I'm going to get on here and try to lose my mind for a little bit until I get tired again and go back to sleep. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see you all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Swatchy, y'all.